Hello and welcome to another OutSystems Advocacy Team video. My name is Jay Santos and today we'll be talking about customizing sliders with the noUiSlider library and wNumb.js. So let's get started. So today I'll be using a modified version of the combo boxes project that we've presented a few weeks ago. And the change I did was, on the previous video, all you had on the slider was just the integers like 0 and 11, 22, 33 up to 100. And now I've also added a prefix, which is the percentage sign, and a suffix, which is the percent string. And I've also added a tooltip to the top of my slider. So now when I move the slider, you can see that the tooltip uploads its value. So let's see how we do this by using the noUiSlider and wNumb. Before we jump into Service Studio, I just want to show where you can find the wNumb.js library and more information on noUiSlider. So for wNumb.js, you can go to refreshless.com/wNumb and you have the link for the GitHub repository. For noUiSlider, you can start at refreshless.com/noUiSlider and you have several examples and demos on how to further customize your sliders using noUiSlider. Now let's jump into Service Studio and see how I am doing this customization. So on Service Studio, the first thing I did was to upload the wNumb.js file to the resources folder of my application, and as always, set the deploy action to deploy to target directory. Then, back on the page, I am using a web block, and this web block is very simple, very straightforward. All you have is an expression with the HTML code that adds the wNumb.js file to my page. And I also have the slider widget, and where I do the customization within the widget itself is on the advanced format parameter. So if I double click on the advanced format parameter, you can see that the code is very straightforward. The first thing I have is tooltips true, which is showing the tooltip value on top of the slider itself. And then you have the pips setting, which is showing the number with the percentage sign prefix and the percentage suffix. So on this, I am using format and calling wNumb with the number of decimals I want to show, in this case 2. It doesn't make sense on my page because they're all integers, but it's just to show you guys how it is done. Then I set the prefix and finally the suffix. And that's all there is to it. And as I mentioned, if I go back to the refreshless page, I have several examples of what you can do to customize your sliders. As you can see here, I have a very similar example over here. So going back to my page once again, you can see the result. I have here the prefix and the suffix and the tooltip. And that's it. That's how you get started on customizing your sliders widgets on an OutSystems application. So that's it for today's video. As always, I hope it was useful and interesting. Feedback and topic suggestions are always welcome. My email is j.santos@outsystems.com and I'm on Twitter @JOutSystems. Thank you, and I see you on the next video.